Christina. I'm back with another video. It's been a while since I did one of these videos, and I'm ready to spill out all the knowledge that I have learned, and you know, all the new experience and all of I can't speak today. And I want to show you all the new experiences we have, all the new things we have experienced as far as, you know, the autism community. So this video is going to be about Special Olympics and the skills showcase. They are used interchangeably. I don't know about any other place but here, so it's either Special Olympics or skills showcase. Their first elementary school they went to, it was called Special Olympics at that school, and it included I have to go back and watch the video. It was softball, rowing, or I don't know, something. I think I'll put some clips of it in here if I still have it. I might not, because I had a hard drive crash. If your kids are in special education, there are skill showcases that they can participate in. I would inquire about it to your child's teacher and see if they do anything like that, and if not, if they don't do it at school, look for that type of event through the county or through the state. Since they get if your child gets adapted PE, which that should be in the IEP, they are learning these set of skills to play sports. Today, Saige and Saints, they focused on softball. They had an event back in January or February, but we weren't able to attend because Saige had surgery that day. And they did basketball that time. This time it was softball, so they practiced, I think, like 5 times swinging the bat, and then they practiced rowing. This is what they practiced before the skill set. So they're practicing these skills in school with the adapted PE coach. They are throwing, they are running, they are jumping, they are swinging, all these skills that are required to play sports. So today, they swung the bat. They did pretty good. They are progressing very quickly. They swung the bat, they threw the ball, and they rounded the bases. There were volunteers out there to help guide them to where they needed to go as far as them throwing, running the bases. They were very supportive and cheerful, and you know, Special Olympics, it's all about, there's no competition. It's all about your kids having fun and learning the skills so they can then apply it to a sports team if they choose to do that. Special Olympics and Skill Showcase, those are promoted through the school system. If your child has an IEP and they're getting adapted physical education, they're more than likely there are opportunities for them to showcase the skills that they are learning in school. They get the adapted PE 4 days a week, or maybe 5, one of the two, but they are breaking down all these moving parts of these sports so they have time to process and adjust and apply these skills when they do have the skill showcase and when they do participate in the Special Olympics, or even furthermore when they join a sports team. So there is a Special Olympics that's known nationwide, and then there's Special Olympics that is specifically for the younger school kids, because the worldwide Special Olympics starts at 8 years old, I believe. Don't quote me, but I will post their website in the description box. The Special Olympics, they first started in 1968 in Chicago, Illinois, so that really wasn't that long ago. Like, it's still, even for me, I don't even hear that a lot, so to know that it's not that old, that kind of makes sense. But there needs to be more advertisement for it, because it is a big thing. Kids with special needs, this is their world, so it needs to be just as big as the NFL, just as big as the NBA, just as big as the World Cup. It needs to be, you know, big. The Special Olympics gives a equal platform for anyone with a disability or any type of impairment. It gives them the opportunity to be seen and showcase all that they have, just like the regular Olympics. It's the same thing, except some people may need a little time, some people may need an accommodation, some people may need a physical person helping them, but that doesn't stop them from participating in the event. And that's what Special Olympics is all about. That's what the special needs community is all about. That's why special needs to be a bigger, neurotypical children need to know about special needs children, so it's not seen as, oh, let me pick on them, you know, things like that. Kids do that. That's what kids do. The benefits in adapted physical education is your child will get more time to understand the game. They're gonna get more time to process what's going on in the game. They're gonna get a patient instructor that's able to assist and guide them in the areas that they need more assistance with. Most importantly, the biggest reason for adapted PE is inclusion. No kid should not have access to what all the other children have access to, regardless if they have behaviors, regardless if they have autism, regardless if they're in a wheelchair. The common adapted PE sports are basketball, softball, soccer. There are athletes that have rose above their disability and now they are top star athletes, like James Abbott. He does not have a right hand, but he plays baseball. Jessica Long, she is on the swimming team and she had both legs amputated. There's nothing or nobody that can hold you back from anything that you want to do and anything you're good at. Yes, you might need a little time, you might need an accommodation, but you're still doing it, so there's no limit. There's no limit. And I do want to encourage you, if you're watching this video, to just volunteer. Either it can be with Special Olympics, it can be at elementary school, but volunteer to help with the special needs children, because it can be a lot. We need more helping hands. It's a lot to wrangle, so, and you get a chance to bring awareness to yourself to see, hey, how could I help? How could I make this situation better for anyone that has special needs? How can I teach younger children to be more kind to special needs children? How can I advocate for these children? And for the parents and caregivers, I encourage you to be active and participate in any event, any sports, and it all starts at home, really. So you can practice, you can take time. It could be 5 minutes. You can take time just kicking the ball. Some kids have trouble kicking the ball. Some kids have trouble throwing, but any participation is only going to help. Also, if your child cannot throw, if they cannot kick, you may want to consult with your pediatrician about getting a physical therapy referral. because physical therapy works on gross motor skills, and throwing, running, jumping, those are all gross motor skills. This is Saige and Saints' second Special Olympics event. This event specifically zoned in on softball. So they did really good. Today they tied in 5th place. And actually the first time they did it, they tied in for 3rd place. So these are their newest ribbons, which they really didn't care about the ribbon, but I do. Still have to like put them up on their wall, but this is something they're gonna look back and say, I did that, and I'm so proud of them. They are adapting very well. They are processing very well, and I encourage you to, you know, just take a step out. I know behaviors are behaviors, and it can be difficult, but it'll be more difficult if you stay in the house all the time. It's gonna be more difficult when they get older and they don't have that sensory output that they need. So just go let them run. Go practice kicking a ball. Just do something. Don't stay in the house. Don't keep them caged in. I want to thank whoever's watching for watching this video. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Also, I'm going to link my Facebook group down below. It's a safe space. I'm going to be putting a lot of resources in there because I live off resources, especially in this community. So just get out the house, try something new. Behavior is behavior. It's gonna come. Saige and Saints had a couple meltdowns today, but we just kept going, kept redirecting, kept going, because that's what they're gonna do. So I want to say, get out the house, have fun, cherish the moment, be present, and that's all for this video. Thank you for watching.